Broncos of Fayetteville State University, led by head coach Eva Patterson-Heath. Coach Patterson-Heath, if you would start us off by introducing you to student athletes, then open up about a comment about today's game. We'll open the floor for questions.
Okay, thank you, Lamont. On my right is Tiara Coleman, senior, and senior Shanonda Ashford on my left. We knew coming into this afternoon's game that it was going to be a tough game. Virginia Union is a young team. They're aggressive. They're well coached. And, of course, no one wants to go home early. So I'm really proud of the way the girls battled and pushed through, against some adversity. Shanonda was injured, but she fought back through that, and her teammates just rallied around her and picked up the slack.
Questions from the floor?
Could you just talk about these two and their play today, because it looked like in the second half particularly that made the difference in this game?
It did, Sammy. As I said before, Shaq, I'm calling her Shaq, she went to diving for a basketball and ended up clearing out a row of bleachers on the other side and kind of got a stinger in her elbow, and so she was off just a little bit, but her sister teammate Tiara Coleman just stepped up and played a really big game. She grabbed some offensive rebounds. As a matter of fact, I'm sure you see that she was 100% from the floor and 100% from the field, from the free throw line, and that's just a testament to her desire to play tomorrow. And then once Shaq recovered, she was just relentless in the paint. Again, to her testament of wanting to play for the championship tomorrow.
Tiara, how's it feel to be going back to a championship game again?
It feels very, very great.
Is this I know we talked about this yesterday, but is this a different feeling as you go back into a championship game as a senior as opposed to being a freshman?
Yes. I feel even more desire to give it my all because this is my last opportunity to play on this court.
This question for Ashford. It is like, you pretty much going real inside. And my question is, did you feel any resistance, like they went man zone, like they just went zone and then went man late? Did you feel any resistance at all inside, once you got the ball, or just what was your reaction just to your play inside today?
Virginia Union is a very well defensive team. Inside the paint, it's always a battle down there, but my teammates, they just kept finding the will to find me the ball, and I was trying to find the will to put the ball in the basket.
Well, Coach, both teams struggled with the three-pointer tonight. Did that concern you during the game at all?
No, not really, because we really aren't a three-point shooting team. What we get from the three-point line is really bonus for us.
Could you how does this team compare to the first team in terms of style that you took to a championship game your first year? Are they a totally different makeup than that group?
Yes, they are. This team is so competitive. It doesn't matter what we're doing in practice, they are going to compete against each other. It can be shooting free throws, it can be a half-court shooting drill. It doesn't matter. They are just so competitive, but it's all within a wholesomeness with that competitiveness. And they just have a refusal to lose. I think they embody a family atmosphere, and they believe in each other, and they trust each other, and they have each other's back. So, it's a little different from my first year here.
Hey, Coach. Going forward, who do you prefer to play out of the next group out there, Shaw or
It doesn't matter.
Your team is ready for either?
Yes.
Okay. Coach, seniors, congratulations.
Thank you.
You'll always be in the CIAA, okay?
Coach, what are you looking for in the game following this? What are you going to be? What are your eyes going to be on in this game?
Well, I don't think we're going to do anything different than what we've been doing in the past. We're going to let our defense dictate our offense, and then try to punch the ball on the inside to our post players, transition game. But basically, defense, defend, rebound, and make free throws.
Tiara, were you aware that Shawanda hurt herself when she knocked over that whole row over there? And did that kind of make you want to step up and maybe do even more tonight because you knew she was maybe slowed a little bit?
Yes, I was aware, so I told her to just keep fighting with me. I got your back.
Shawanda, how bad were you? I mean, did you just bang your elbow into the chairs because it looked like you took out the whole row?
I'm in between the chairs and trying to take a charge and being knocked out of bounds. It's a lot of contact for me, taking falls, and I just let them roll and keep playing because we just want to win. I have too much fight in me, and my teammates have my back too much for me to let them down, and I just continue to fight. Every word they say, I take it to heart, and I keep pushing. So it bothered me, but it wasn't gonna stop me.
How did it make you feel to see Tiara kind of step up and do what she did?
Man, I mean, I'm just excited the way Tiara has come around, since last year being around her, how she's developed and the connection we have. It's just amazing to see, her actually step up and show this game because Tiara has always had it in her, and I know she had it in her. The team knows she had it in her. The coaching staff knew she had it in her, and she's stepping up right now.
Other questions or comments from the floor? If not, we'll bring this portion of the press conference to a conclusion. I want to congratulate the Lady Broncos and wish you best of luck in the championship tomorrow.
Thank you.